there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. Woo! My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much for attending this lecture on Pokemon biology. Guys, the Christmas spirit is in the air. I swear I can smell those chestnuts roasting, and the eggnog is flowing. Joining me here in the classroom today is, of course, my wonderful teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis, what are you doing? You seem to be. What are you doing over there?
I'm back here. I'm putting up the tree. The tree that we
Oh,
need for class.
Tree. That's right.
Oh, be careful, Mr. Curtis. It's a very tall tree. This is a very spherical room. It's a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm
Oh
in the
goodness,
back
that's
corner.
right. Yeah, it's kind of pointing off to an angle over there.
Yeah. Well, but don't worry about me. Just go ahead and continue.
I never do. Also joining me in the classroom today is our young trainer in training, Corbin. Corbin, how are you? You feeling the Christmas spirit?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling the Christmas spirit. Merry Christmas, everybody. I did exchange gifts with Gordon today. He got me a new bicycle, which I thought was really, really nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did. So that was really cool. It is pink. Not my favorite color, but yeah, that's all right.
It matches your hair,
cool.
though, really well.
Well, I mean, not really. My hair is kind of more darkish blue.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. I just dropped a box of ornaments.
God, that was so loud, too.
Oh, man,
I'm so
come on,
sorry.
Curtis. But I got him a bunch of candy.
Stop scraping them up, Mr. Curtis. It's so annoying.
Please.
I got him a 90-sided Rubik's Cube that he solved in probably about 30 seconds max.
I hear that the 90-sided ones are actually easier. If you want to give him a hard one, give him just a regular 6-sided one, but it only has like 4 blocks on each side.
Well, maybe after class I'll run and go grab that.
Run and go grab that.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. I know everybody is eager to listen to this lesson on Christmas Day, and they're not busy with family at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, I assume that they're listening to it as they're driving back home from family.
Right, and having to deal with all the struggles of seeing family.
Yeah, or I'm assuming, they're at their Christmas celebration, whatever it may be, and they've decided that they're just done listening to their uncle talk about whatever dumb stuff their uncle is talking about, and they're like, you know what?
Dumb uncles everywhere.
You know what? I have a class I need to attend, and they just go into a quiet room, put on some headphones, and just attend the lesson.
Right.
So thank you for all you students out there who are doing that right now, and if you aren't, you know what? That's fine too.
That's fine.
The Christmas spirit is flowing. Corbin.
Yes.
Now we talked about this last time. I think you know what Pokemon we're learning about this week. It's a very, very important part of the Johtoian Christmas. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So today, I know that we are learning about Qwilfish.
Yes,
which is
correct.
Water-type Pokemon. So as I understand it, as Gordon, who is a resident here in the Johto region, my roommate Gordon, the Kadabra, he has told me that it is commonplace in a lot of households in the Johto region that they put a Qwilfish on top of your Christmas tree. Yes. Now, keeping a Qwilfish up there for the entirety of the Christmas season is not always good because, it needs to be in water. They enjoy being up there.
They put a real Qwilfish up there
on the day of Christmas. I mean, you could put like a deceased one,
okay,
or like a paper mache one.
I was thinking like a paper mache or like a plastic one.
But it's supposed to represent good luck and good fortune in the new year to come. If you put a real Qwilfish up on the tree, and then you say what you're thankful for, and then the Qwilfish just kind of stays up there and hangs out.
Oh, another thing about what we're thankful for. Didn't we just do that for Thanksgiving?
We're very thankful here in the Johto region. We're very thankful.
Gligar's Giving Day.
Well, you know what? This is what we're about here in Johto. We're all about giving thanks. They're a lot more grateful here than Kanto.
I'm not going to sit here and be a bull calling the cup toasted, so I'm going to go ahead and join in on their traditions.
Speaking of, I'm done with the ornaments, and here we go. I got to pull out the top.
Are you doing it? Are you putting the ornamental Qwilfish on top? Is that a real Qwilfish?
Yeah, no.
Wait, where'd you get that?
It's in this tank over here. See, I brought it in.
Oh, nice!
Okay.
Look at that! Look at that! He's swimming around in there.
All right, I see you affixed a little holster thing on the bottom of it, so it can attach to the Christmas tree safely and without puncturing the Qwilfish.
It's just a little good sweet boy, aren't you? Yes. Okay. All right.
What'd you name him, Mr. Curtis? Is he yours?
No, it's not mine. Actually, it's the one of the I borrowed them from the Rigsby's.
Oh, the Rigby's. The Rigby's. What did the Rigby's name it?
It is, of course, their wonderful Qwilfish, Noel is.
Wow.
Noel.
See, they're
Cute name.
such good Johtoians. They know the
They know what's
classic
up. They know what's
traditions.
good.
They know that many years ago, one fateful Christmas Eve, Santa Claus fell into the ocean, and it was a wonderful Qwilfish that was able to guide him back to the shore and back on his journey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why they
about
do
that
it.
story.
Yeah, that's why they do it.
And
that's so
you know, I
cute.
asked the Rigsby's, I was like,
Hey,
so-
Mr. Curious, if you're gonna go on a long explanation here, just do it next to the microphone. Would be great.
Oh, okay, all right, hold on. Let
I
me
know
just
you're
pick
over there
up
working
Noel
away
here.
and toiling.
I'll walk up here next to the microphone. Okay, yeah. So I asked the Rigsby's, I was like,
Rigby's.
you know, are you gonna put Noel up on the tree? And they just kind of looked at me like really funny, and I was like,
Right.
oh well, if you're not gonna use Noel, then you know I'll take Noel into class. And they just laughed at me and they said, oh, you're so funny. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Put Noel, our live Qwilfish, up on the tree. Yeah.
Well, it almost kind of sounds like they don't believe you're gonna do that.
So I took Noel, and I brought Noel into class here today, and I'm gonna go put Noel up on the tree. So, all right, everybody ready?
Oh, that sounds fun. Hey, can I do the honors? I mean, you did all the other ornaments. Is there any way that I could do Noel on the tree? Huh?
Okay. All right. Fine. You can
Well,
come
I
here.
don't know if that's the best idea. Okay,
Let me
you're
see.
handing
All
it
right,
over
so
to
let me
him
take it
already.
quick, and then,
Okay, there
I'm
it
gonna
goes.
grab it, and then I'm gonna put it right on top of the
And he's
tree.
right down. There you go.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take Noel back from you here real quick, Corbin.
Is he unconscious? Corbin? I told you I didn't think this was a good. Nobody listens to me. Corbin, you okay, buddy?
What? Hold on. Let me just put Noel up there. Corbin's fine. Just
I mean, honestly, this is the best. This is the best Christmas anybody could ask for. It's just.
ta-da! Beautiful. All right.
Oh
here.
wow! Oh, okay. Sorry, I was busy looking at Corbin. Yeah, man, it is beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get Corbin real quick. Come on, Corbin, come on. Come. Hey.
Ow! Oh! God!
It's time for class. No sleeping on the
Did I
class.
do it? Did I put it up there?
Yeah, you did, buddy. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you
looks
did.
so
I'm so proud of you.
Noel, you look so great up there. Oh, why do I feel all fuzzy? I can't move my feet.
I don't know.
This
I
is
didn't
weird.
have any trouble with the Qwilfish. I mean,
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
weird.
I'm just gonna sit right on the floor for a little bit.
Okay,
this
that's
is nice. I can't really stand up very well.
So, speaking of traditions, obviously a Qwilfish Christmas is a common thing here in the Johto region. Now, another tradition that happens at the GCLC, BOT, SCLC is a Christmas talent show, and I have been tasked.
Huh?
I've been tasked to put it together this year. Well, Corbin, why are you saying "huh"? You're the. So I will say I didn't do a good job. I should start off by saying that I didn't do a good job. Only one person signed up, and it is Corbin.
I was acting surprised for the audience. Huh?
Oh, okay. Thank you. We'll take that again. There's a talent show today.
What? Uh-huh.
Woo!
What?
Okay. Yes.
Oh
Talent
man,
show.
I can't wait for somebody to see all the awesome, talented people that will be participating today.
Yeah. Well, there's only one.
Well, they have to win it then.
I kind of dropped the ball. They don't have to, Corbin. Maybe they could really suck. You could really suck, I suppose.
I don't think I'll be sucking. I think I'll be
That's right.
doing a lot of great work today.
All right. Well, we'll be looking forward to that. We're gonna have that after the lesson at the end. And yeah, this is thing that the GCLC, VOT, SCLC does every single year. So if we're still here next year, then maybe we'll do it again.
Hey, we'll see what happens.
Maybe I'll be
Yeah.
better. Yeah. The headmistress is very disappointed in me. They are not happy. She is not happy with how I handled this
No.
talent show. Hey, Corbin, I don't think
Yes.
you passed out on the floor there for a little bit.
What's up?
Can you describe Noel to the students at home?
Sure. Yeah, so Noel is the Qwilfish that looks like a tiny little ball with a little bit of spikes coming out of it, and that's, I guess, what pricked me and poisoned me, or whatever.
True. Yes.
And then,
You're so smart, Corbin.
I know, I am smart. It has a tiny little flipper, which is cool, and it looks like it has a little alien on its flipper. It looks like an alien, design on its flipper.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
On the side, yeah, it's like green. It's kind of like this greenish color, but the outline of it is more of like a teal.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, it's almost like a Pokeball with spikes. The top half of the Qwilfish is that same kind of tealish color, and the bottom half is the green color that's like the same color as the alien. And then it has these cute little pink lips. Looks like it kind of has gotten some lip work done. And then that's basically it. It's a tiny little bean baby, little ornament looking little Qwilfish. He's very cute.
Yeah, it does. I never noticed, Corbin. The tail does look a lot like an Elgium. Elgium?
It does. An Elgium?
Elgium?
Whatever, how you pronounce it.
That's how I pronounce it. It kind of does. It looks very alien in nature.
A little bit.
Okay, thank you, Corbin.
You're so welcome.
I think we're ready to learn about Qwilfish today. So I'm gonna go ahead and start reading some of these Pokedex entries, if that's cool with everybody.
Sure.
I'm down. I'm Quill with it.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
is it Quill with you?
That's
Quill with me.
That's
yes.
Quill with me. Yeah, that's
Cool.
a very common expression this time of year in JoJo.
Yeah,
It is.
And can I
It's
just
very-
say, guys, we're really quilling it today.
Yeah, just keep it Quill, guys.
Yeah. Quilling with my homies. All right, the first Pokedex entry comes to us from the Johto region, and it says, to fire its poison spikes, it must inflate its body by drinking over 2.6 gallons of water all at once.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
over 2.6 gallons of water. We don't know, so far we don't know what the maximum amount of water is, so
Right.
we just know that if it wants to fire off its poison spikes, it has to have 2.6 gallons of water.
Over 2.6.
So 2.61 is the minimum amount of water it needs to do it.
Gotcha.
The small spikes covering its body developed from scales. They inject a toxin that causes, you guessed it, fainting.
Oh,
Fainting. You fainted, Corbin.
Fluoride helped. I wish I'd read this before.
We almost had to take you to a Pokemon Center.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Well, you could have taken me to Rosalind. Is she working today? Or
Actually, she is off today.
Oh, no.
wait, Rosalind the Roselia, the school nurse, is off today, but we have to be here? How does that make sense?
Doesn't seem like a good practice, does it?
That doesn't make sense.
Listen, she put in her vacation time. I don't know what you want, Corbin.
I should have put in mine. That's all I'm saying.
You don't
Is
get
Rosalind
vacation
never
time.
allowed to take a vacation? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, come on. She can't spend the holidays with her family? God, I
want to spend
wouldn't
the holidays with mine.
I wouldn't force anybody to not be able to spend their holidays with their family, Corbin.
You're doing it right now with me.
Now, your family told me they didn't want you there on Christmas.
That's mean, and that's not true.
Wait, it's true.
You're making up lies.
They're celebrating your sister right now, and you know how you two
That's
get.
fine.
You know
No,
how
we
you two
keep it-
get. Listen.
We got to keep it separate. That was agreed
Don't
upon.
forget, Corbin. You are going home for Christmas holiday after this lesson.
I know. After this lesson, I got my bus ticket ready to go. I'm going to be skirting on back to Saffron City. Got a whole month at home. Oh my God. I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Okay. So let's see here. Okay, the next entry says, when faced with a larger opponent, it swallows as much water as it can to match the opponent's size.
Okay. What if it's a Caparaja?
What if
I
it's a
don't see-
Wailord? That's a more reasonable thing it would run into in the water.
Yeah, that's like I don't think it can achieve those sizes. I just think that
Yeah.
it tries. It swallows as much water as it can to try to reach that size.
And then it pops.
I do wonder if there is because there has to be a limit, right? It can't just.
There's got to be.
There's no way it can be the size of a Wailord. Do you think if it overextends itself, it just starts to rip or something?
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe. That's a scary thought.
Yeah, it sounds painful. I mean, it seems like something that you would have to watch out for with your Qwilfish if you're a Qwilfish trainer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
for sure.
Definitely not something we'd want on a Qwilfish Christmas.
Oh, God, no. No, we can't be having that.
Yeah. What is it? Wait, what are we celebrating, Mr. Curtis?
It's a Qwilfish Christmas.
You said it so well.
A Qwilfish Christmas.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the Hoenn region. The first entry says, Qwilfish sucks in water, inflating itself. This Pokemon uses the pressure of the water it swallowed to shoot toxic quills all at once from all over its body. It finds swimming somewhat challenging.
Right. So it's like bullets. It's just like pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Just fires it right out.
Yeah, but if you look at it, if you look at Noelle up there, really the only thing that they got to move around is her tail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so not really great at swimming, which is why the that story about the Qwilfish helping Santa is so it's moving. It's such a good story because
Because it's not even good at swimming, but
Yeah.
it fought through it anyway just to save Christmas.
and all of the other water type Pokemon in the sea were all made fun of Qwilfish. They wouldn't let them join in on any of their water Pokemon games.
Oh, God.
And they would just make fun of it behind their back, and then boom, all of a sudden Santa crash lands and everybody runs away scared, except for Qwilfish.
The Qwilfish that didn't run away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it brought Santa to the shore when all the other Pokemon wouldn't. It's a beautiful story.
It's so beautiful thinking about it. Somebody should animate it.
So,
Yeah.
well, I mean, we'll go that far. Actually, they have animated it, Corbin. So you haven't seen the Qwilfish Christmas special?
I had. Do you mean the claymation, the original one? I
Yeah,
did.
the stop motion,
I did
yeah.
see that last week. Last weekend, Gordon did show that to me. And I thought it was really heartwarming.
It is a very classic film to watch.
But there is a remake they're working on next year. Not a huge fan of the cast.
No? Who's in
we'll
it?
See what happens.
Yeah, who's in it?
Dwayne the Brock Johnson is going to be. I think he's
Dwayne.
going to be leading. He's going to be playing Santa. Not a huge
Really?
fan of his work. Yeah. Not a huge fan.
Yeah. I don't really know who that is. I don't really follow any of that kind of stuff.
That's okay.
Now, one of my favorite ones is A Nightmare Before Qwilfish Miss.
Oh,
Qwilfish
yes.
Oh,
Miss.
I haven't seen that one
Yeah,
yet.
that one's really good.
Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a tradition for me to watch it. Okay. Let's
My
see.
favorite is Pins.
What's up?
Pins.
Pins, yeah. It's a animated film.
Okay.
It's very good about this a Qwilfish trainer who is very like entitled and is trying to serve as a postman, and they get sent by their dad up to this like really northern town where so that they can learn to be a responsible Delibird postman.
Okay,
And,
wait. What about their Qwilfish though?
Well, they bring their Qwilfish with them because they're up on
Okay.
an island, a northern island.
Okay,
right?
that's why
Man, we
it's
should
called.
review movies for a class, guys. That sounds fun.
That's why it's called Pins, right?
Right. Well, yeah. So he discovers that there's these two feuding families, and he discovers this woodsman guy that's up in the woods, and he gets injured and falls off the island, and the Qwilfish saves him, and together they reunite the two families, and they start the meaning of Christmas.
That seemed like a bit of a jump in the story that we kind of missed a little bit of the plot points there, but that's fine.
So that's Pins. Thank you. That's my favorite one.
He just bowed. That was weird.
Why'd you say thank you as if you wrote it?
I mean,
Well,
I
it's just
haven't
my
heard of
favorite
it.
movie.
I have not heard of it. Curtis very well may have written it.
Mr. Curtis, did you just pitch us a movie idea?
No,
God.
maybe. I don't know.
You don't know?
It's a good movie, okay?
All right. I mean, it sounds good. I'd watch it.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Good. So we start shooting next week.
Oh, God.
It is his
He's
movie.
We are going to be
Yeah.
working on it. We are going to be working on it over the break.
I have
so-
notes about the title. I don't think it quite works.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, we'll take your professor. We will take your constructive input into consideration. Corbin, I don't want to hear anything from you.
No.
Okay, let's keep reading these Pokedex entries. Moving on to the Hoenn region, the first entry says, Qwilfish sucks in water, inflating itself. Wait, no, sorry, hold on. I already read this.
You silly Zangoose, you already read that.
I did, don't worry. This won't make it in. Alright, moving on to the Sinnoh region Pokedex entries. The first one here says, or the only one here says, it shoots the poison spines on its body in all directions. Its round form makes it a poor swimmer. I don't know. Throw some fins on the side there. I bet you'd have a great swimmer. I bet it'd swim no problem.
Yeah, but just attach little appendages to it. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
give it like a little propeller or something.
Get a propeller.
Yeah. Listen. I mean, like you got tentacruels. Those aren't like shaped well for water dynamics or aqua dynamics, whatever.
Absolutely not.
But they can swim. Wait, can they swim? I think they just drift around, actually.
They kind of, the tentacles just kind of float around, but
They're more drifters than swimmers.
The tentacruels are very aggressive swimmers.
Okay. I still have my Golduck, right, that I said that I would use to race any other water.
What's his name again?
So I decided, probably wouldn't bring him out to race against Noel here.
Right. Good idea.
You tear it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Noelle is currently on top of the tree. Hi up there, Noelle. You doing okay?
Oh, she's spitting water out of her mouth. That's cute.
That's cute.
Oh, Noelle, you look so good up top there.
So what did you name your gold dog, Professor?
Goldie. So that does it for the Sinnoh Pokedex entries. There are no new Unova Pokedex entries and nothing new in the Kalos region either. Alola also surprisingly does not have any entries for this Pokemon.
What?
I know, it's very surprising. Galar, again, wow, nobody wants to talk about Qwilfish. That's
It's only Johto that loves it, apparently.
yeah, it's pretty wild. Yep, nothing new from Galar. Let's move on to the Paldea region. There are some new entries here from the Paldea region. The first one says, be cautious if this Pokemon starts sucking in water. It will soon attack by scattering the toxic spikes that grow all over its body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we knew
so,
that.
so
We
I
knew
mean,
that.
it does seem like it is obvious, but it is good to note. If you see a Qwilfish sucking in water, like, get out of there. Like, get behind something. 'Cause it's about to start soon.
abort.
Hide.
Yeah, run, hide. There's nowhere
Swim
safe.
because it won't be able to chase you because it sucks at swimming. So just swim away.
Yeah. All right, so the next entry here says, experienced fishers say they try to catch Qwilfish in the brief moment these Pokemon become defenseless just after launching poisonous spikes.
Oh, so you only got, after they launch their spikes, you only got a couple seconds.
Yeah.
You get a little window there to catch one.
Yeah, but it is important to note they are defenseless after that point. So really the
Gotcha.
only thing they have to defend themselves are these spikes.
And that's it.
Yeah. So it only shoots them out when it's, a really disastrous time, I guess. If all else has failed, if it wasn't able to swim away. It really does. I mean, I guess this isn't really eaten by a lot of other like predators because it's just covered in poison spikes.
Oh, yeah, it's going to hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can understand why these Pokemon don't really need to like get out super fast or anything.
No. They're more of a come mess with me if you dare.
And see what happens.
But then
Yeah.
the question follows, like, what do they eat? Like, how do they are they like herbivores? They eat, plants mostly?
They
I would
could
guess.
eat, they could, suckle on some plants under the water.
Probably. No Pokedex entry talks about that, though, so.
It's a shame.
Can't
We'll talk
tell.
about it in the essay today, though.
Munch on
there's gonna
some
be an essay.
algae. Some algae.
Maybe might be a pop quiz, Corbin. I don't know.
No, not for Christmas. No, it's Christmas. No.
My
Don't say it.
favorite Christmas present. I'm so happy.
No.
All right, the next Pokedex entry comes to us from the Lentil region. It says, Qwilfish swallows gallons of seawater to inflate itself to intimidate enemies. If it gets startled, it spits out all that water and sends itself flying to who knows where.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So, okay. If you see a Qwilfish...
It's a flying type.
It's water and poison. If you see a Qwilfish sucking in water, you're about to get stung a bunch.
Yeah.
But you can either hide or you can scare it, be like
Right.
boogity boo, and then
Boogity.
it would cause it to shoot itself away.
Right.
I guess I could also use that as a method of travel too if it wasn't a coward.
Ooh,
Oh, hey, whoa.
No, well, don't listen.
Don't say that about
All right, you're
it.
right. That was probably too aggressive. I'm sorry.
That's pretty targeted.
All right. So that does it for the regional Pokedex entries. There is one unique Pokedex entry here. It comes to us from Ash's Pokedex. It says, Qwilfish, the balloon Pokemon. The quills covering the entire body have evolved from scales. A Qwilfish can cause its body to swell in order to shoot its needles in all directions.
All right, love that. We know that already, Ash.
Intimidating and projectile.
Intimidating and projectile. T-shirt. Yes,
Yep,
T-shirt.
yep,
There we
t-shirt.
go.
There you go.
There it
Okay.
is.
So that does it for all of, the Johtoian Qwilfish. However,
All right, that's it. It's time to eat cookies and drink eggnog.
No, not yet.
there is actually a different regional form. There
No
is
kidding.
a Hisuian Qwilfish. This is like an ancient form of.
Really?
Qwilfish. Yes. So here you go, Corbin. I have a picture for you if you could
Yeah.
describe it for us.
Oh, okay. It's a little bit different. It's it looks very, very similar, except instead of it being teal and like a lightish green, it's more of like a really dark extremely darkish blue, almost purple,
Yeah, I would
and
say
the bottom
purple.
half is a
I would say
cream color.
purple.
It's like extremely dark purple, almost black, and the bottom half is cream colored. Now the spikes on the top half, they do have like a lighter purple tip on each of the spikes. And now the alien design or alien looking design on the tail is gone, and now it just looks like the number 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know why.
because it's 9 to meet you.
9 to meet you.
Don't laugh at that. That was bad.
Very
Because
solid.
it's working 9 to 5, Corbin. If you look on the other side, there's a 5.
I like the 9 to meet you.
No, there's not.
Here, I'll do a couple
lying
more.
to me.
I'll do a couple more so we get one that's good.
Okay.
Because that's what cloud he's resting on.
Cloud 9?
Yeah, cloud 9.
Oh, okay.
Like it? Was that a good one?
Professor, that's
Was that
a good one, too. I like that.
Get one more
more.
joke in there, Professor. One more.
Oh, jeez.
So Portia has options in post, so she can pick which one.
No, Portia better put all of these in there.
Because it rhymes with fine, and that's what it is.
Professor, you're so clever.
That one wasn't my best one. I think the cloud one was the best one.
All 5 of those puns were so great, and you better not cut any of them out.
Yeah, don't cut out all 5 of them,
Yeah.
Portia. If there's listen, if you guys only heard 4, they cut one out.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Dear God, where was I? Oh yes, Corbin was describing it. Okay, anything else you want to describe about it? Compared it to Noelle, does it look more or less grumpy?
It looks more grumpy. Also, it does have like little almost looks like it has like purple eyeshadow on it, and that's pretty much it though.
So like, what do you think? So what do you think is going to be the main difference between these two?
Meaner.
Mr. Curtis, any guesses?
One is spicy.
That's what I said basically.
All right, he's focused on flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go ahead and read these and see if you guys were close at all.
Okay.
So the first Pokedex entry on Hisui and Qwilfish does come from Hisui itself. It says, Fishers detest this troublesome Pokemon because it sprays poison from its spines, getting it everywhere. A different form of Qwilfish lives in other regions.
Okay.
Right. So it's still poison type, right?
Yeah, it's still poison, but like so the Johtoian, the Qwilfish that we know, it shoots its spines. Like that's what it does. It shoots its spines, and the spines get stuck in you, and then you faint. But the Hisuian Qwilfish, it sprays poison from the spines, so the spines don't actually leave its body. It's like
So no shooting the spikes, but more shooting the poison.
yes, exactly. That's exactly it.
Oh, see that it is spicier. That's what I thought.
I don't know if that exactly is how it works, but you know, I mean, I'm not a flavorologist. I'm not a gourmand.
Well, you should be.
I mean, I'm too busy writing all these lesson plans, Corbin. I don't have time to do anything
right.
else.
That's true. I mean, that's true. Hey, we get a nice break here soon, so
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. What are some other things you're gonna do on your break, Corbin?
I'm gonna play video games at home with Donnie J.
Yo,
That's
what
gonna be great.
what games are you playing
Whoa,
right now?
you play games with Donnie J?
Oh, we do play some games a little bit. Yeah, we do. So right now we've been playing a little bit of this newer game. It's called Pong. They have like these two like little boards. It's a 2D game, but you have like these like boards that come up, and there's like this like little ball that goes back and forth between the two between the two little bars, and you just bounce them back and forth, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
let me tell you.
You're not
It's
checking
great.
out that new one, that Arceus of War.
Arceus of War is good. It's a little bit too adult for me.
Oh, that's
but
right.
I
You
did
are a
ask my
baby.
mom for it this year, and we'll see what happens. I'll see if I could do that.
Mr. Curtis, I heard you were checking out Dark Absols 3.
Yeah, I started it a little bit, but I really need to commit some time to get it done, because you know it's good training. It's a lot of good reaction time.
Right.
Yeah. When
I've heard it's not as good as Darkrai Souls 3, but I mean, whatever works.
Yeah, that one's good too, Corbin.
For sure.
And if I finish Dark Absols 3, then I'll go on to Dark Cry 3.
Dark Cry Soul.
That was close.
Dark Cry
Dark
Souls
Cry
3.
Souls.
Yeah, Dark Cry Souls 3 next. So
Yeah, for sure.
both of those great contenders. And if anyone wants to share any tips, feel free to send them my way. Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right in.
Any tips?
Right
Go
in.
ahead and write them down and throw it directly into the trash can. I don't want them.
Ooh, roasted on Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a roast ham on Christmas.
Got him.
Okay, let's keep moving here. There are some Pokedex entries from the Paldea region on Hisui and Qwilfish, so let's see what they have to say. It lives just offshore in cold parts of the world. Its poison spikes are thicker and shorter than those of other regions' Qwilfish.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I mean, I guess because other regions they aren't like the reason that they're like longer. I guess they want to like embed in the people more
In the skin.
in the skin. Yeah, but the Hisuian Qwilfish isn't worried about that.
It's more about just aiming those big spikes.
Yep.
Yeah, and like probably the fact that they're thicker means that they can hold more poison. I can get more poison out or something. All right.
That's
the
right.
last entry that we have on Hisuian Qwilfish, it comes it's still in the Paldea region. It says it absorbs toxins from the food it eats. I wonder what that is.
Yummy.
The distinct purple spikes on its body are evidence of its potent poison.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's obvious. It's a telltale sign. Stay away from this little guy.
Yeah, it's definitely not made for you. Hey, Noelle, how you doing up there? You doing good? It kind of looks like she's gasping for air a little bit. I'm a little bit worried about Noelle up there, Mr. Curtis.
No, she's
Might need to put her back
like,
in the. Maybe put her back in the tank.
back in the tank. You want to, Noelle? You want to go back in the tank?
Nope. She's shaking her head. No, she wants to
No?
stick it out.
No,
Man, that's a real trooper.
That's
That's
a
that's the
trooper.
holiday spirit right there.
Gosh, she's so determined. Look at the determined look on her face.
Oh, I love it. Noelle, I'm gonna give you 2 extra poffins for all your hard work today.
Oh, now she's so determined.
She loves
All right,
to hear
I'll
that.
rush these next parts. All right, so before we move on to the testing portion, I have an essay here that I would like to read.
Okay, that's cool. That's
It comes to us from Bryce. It says, "Dear Professor Jacob, I recently wrote this essay research paper on Qwilfish and thought that you might want to read it for your class. I will probably send you quite a few essays for JoJo. I'm looking forward to that. So I will include a backstory for myself as a fellow professor in the Johto region. All right.
Okay,
Also, feel free to crop the essay. We'll read the whole thing, whatever.
it's whatever.
I just graduated to the rank of professor after being an assistant to the great Professor Elm. Oh, yeah. Well known.
Oh, okay.
Well known in the professor community.
Oh, we know him.
Yeah. I am the current specialist on many Johtoian Pokemon, including Delibird. Hence why I used one to send you this letter. Oh, that's weird. It came to me by Gengar Mail. I guess maybe your Delibird
Sucks.
brought it to like put it to a scanner and like scanned it in and then just emailed it to me. That was weird. Anyways, I enjoy your show, and then they crossed out show and then wrote class. So
Very
I guess,
good. Yes.
Good
You
enough.
You got it.
And I look forward to more of it. Thanks, Professor, Vice President, and Patron. Can you tell that I've been growing my list of titles? From Bryce. They were a vice president?
I think he just made that up. I think if he decided if he puts it in the signature
Oh,
of
wait,
the email, then we'll make him one.
I do think he did say that he was going to be vice president or something, and I said, did we maybe at one point say like, oh, we've only got one? It does ring a bell.
Have we had any vice presidents?
I don't think officially.
I don't think we have.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh well, keep dreaming.
Yeah, listen, we can't be expected to remember everything that happens in this class.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's like work. That's like actual work. We can't do that.
Yeah, and it's break time.
Okay, so here is the essay. It says, Qwilfish is a green spheroid Pokemon that somewhat resembles a sea mine. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Okay.
With this description, it's difficult to see how this Pokemon could come to be categorized as the balloon Pokemon, but more on that later. Qwilfish shares the category of the balloon Pokemon with the entire Igglybuff evolutionary line, and, unsurprisingly, Drifloon. Yeah, that is true. There's a lot of Pokemon that share categorizations. I think like half of the fire type.
Oh, okay.
Half of the fire type Pokemon are known as the like flame Pokemon. There's a lot of flame Pokemon.
Right.
Got really lazy with the categorization there.
there's quite a
I wasn't-
few seed Pokemons, I think, right?
Yeah.
Bird Pokemons, mouse Pokemons. There's a ton of mouse Pokemons.
Oh yeah, definitely. We love those mouse Pokemon. Okay, let me keep reading this.
Love them.
Qwilfish is a water/poison type Pokemon and is in the Water 2 egg group. You're welcome, Professor. Thank you. Thank you for the real. That's the real categorization. All right, that's based on science. It launches spikes as its primary form of attack. After it has launched its spines, it is defenseless, and this is often exploited by fishers. As to why it might be called the Balloon Pokemon, its primary method for launching spikes is to fill itself up with up to 2.6 gallons of water. This makes it look quite a bit like a balloon. One last thing that I'd like to point out about Qwilfish is that its spines evolved from scales. Seems kind of lazy to make a past form of it have spikes and just get angrier. Are you saying that it was lazy that... I don't know why I'm asking a question. They can't respond.
I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure I get it either.
Well, I think it's like, well, they were just supposed to be... I mean, I thought an older version of it would be then have scales then, right?
Would have scales.
Would be then have scales.
I see.
Yeah, instead of other spikes, right? Because doesn't it say they developed from scales?
That's a good point.
Explain, Professor.
It's even before the Hisuian Qwilfish is when the spikes were actually scales. This is like the mid form before they became spikes.
Okay, I see. So they just got longer over time.
Soon. Listen, I'm sure we'll find Pokedex entries from even more regions in the past. Like further in the past, and then we'll get a Qwilfish that's just a ball.
Oh, I can't wait.
It would be cool if like
a ballfish.
Yeah, well, it'll still be the balloon Pokemon.
Right.
Okay,
Ball.
let me keep reading here. Lastly, Qwilfish has a Hisuian regional variant, which was actually just dug up over in Sinnoh. Oh, yeah, I mean, we rode those Pokedex entries.
That's right.
I was lucky enough to go there on vacation to get a glimpse of it, and while data is lacking, I still have a very good description of it. It is very similar to Johtoian Qwilfish, but is half black instead of green with purple, around its eyes. Instead of having an eye-like pattern on its tail, it has a shape resembling a lowercase q.
It's a 9.
Or a 9, I suppose.
Or 9,
depends on what you see. It trades its water type for dark. However, it stays in the Water 2 egg group. The Hisuian form of Qwilfish is rumored to evolve into something cool with massive spikes. But if you ask me, giant spikes seems a bit like overkill.
Okay. So when are we learning about that evolution?
First of all,
next week,
pun.
Right?
Excellent pun. No, we will not be learning about it next week. It'd be way out in the future. And I will say, it is Overquill is the name of it's what it evolves into.
Very cool.
Yeah, so
Okay. And so we're not learning about that next class?
No, not next class. Thank you.
Okay.
So listen, that'll be in the future a little bit. We'll get there, don't worry. Okay. But okay, that's going to do it for the essay. Thank you so much, Bryce. You will, of course, be getting a bunch of extra credit for this. This is a very, very good essay. Please send in more. I'm eager to see your views on other Pokemon as well. If other students at home would like to send us an essay, you can send it to wwopokemon@gmail.com. Make sure if you do, send it pretty far in advance. These lessons are planned pretty early, and we are getting more and more essays submitted. So, if you want to get yours read, do it early. Mr. Curtis.
Do it.
Do we think we're going to give a gold star here?
Yes, I think we will.
Don't be so sad about it.
I know.
There wasn't, it's kind of hard because they didn't talk about Spinarak or how great bug types are.
Okay, you've given gold stars to people who haven't talked about Spinarak before. Come on. Don't be a bull calling the cup toasted, Mr. Curtis.
Oh,
it's not
you're
a thing.
so...
Stop trying to make it happen.
You're so right. That is very bowl calling the cup toasted of me to, set that double standard. But no, I will relent. Yes. Thank you for sending in a letter today, a Gengar mail. I guess that came from a letter.
Yeah.
From your Delibird.
Yep.
I mean, it was just read today. We got it a long time ago.
We appreciate it. So thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Bryce. All right, let's keep moving on to the testing portion. All right.
No.
I hope you guys are ready. We got a big one today.
Time for my pop quiz.
Today, for the testing portion, I want you guys to say what you liked the most about Qwilfish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's it?
No test. It's Christmas. It's a Qwilfish Christmas.
But can we do a pop quiz? Just
no, shut up.
Because Because
Be quiet.
Be like a puff,
No,
please?
because I did not write one.
Oh, okay.
Listen. All right,
okay.
I know Corbin is sad that he's not spending Christmas with his family.
Oh, I'll be back soon. It's fine.
So I'm gonna say no assignment today. Although I would like you to tell me your favorite thing about Qwilfish.
I'm gonna say probably its tail. I think its tail is very cute.
Okay, cute tail is what Corbin says, Mr. Curtis.
Cute tail.
I like that it can shoot its spikes. I think that's pretty cool.
I wonder how fast it grows them back. Do you think it's like
10 seconds.
10
Well, it said
seconds.
Well, it said a short time, right? When it was talking about the fishermen taking advantage of the short time.
Defenseless. It says a brief moment that these Pokemon become defenseless. But I kind of assumed that they didn't like shoot all of their spikes. They shoot like spikes all over their body, but not all of them. And I assumed that what it was doing in that time was sucking water back in or something.
That's a good point.
So yeah. I think it takes a little bit longer for them to grow their spikes out back.
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's not on the Pokedex, so I've said all I know about Qwilfish.
I don't know. Maybe we need to experiment some more with Noelle.
That's all Quill.
Get her to shoot some spikes out.
Well, you know what? Curtis? Maybe I quill.
Oh.
Whoa!
What's your favorite thing, Professor?
Huh?
What's your favorite thing, Professor?
I like how grumpy it looks. I just like it's like
cute.
A little bit of a grump all the time. And you know what?
Yeah,
I get
it's like
that.
you.
I get that. It resonates with me.
Understandable.
It connects.
That's right.
Okay.
Sweet. Our eggnog time.
Yeah.
Cookies.
So we are going to end the lesson here. I'm going to say a couple things, and then we're going to jump into the talent show portion. That's right. Listen, I know you all are all excited, and that's why you stayed here until the very end.
Let's go.
All right. So before we get into that, I do want to say, if you want to contact me, the professor, I guess I did already just say this, but you can send a Gengar mail to wwopokemon@gmail.com. There are also a bunch of links in our link tree, which is in our description. Corbin?
Yes.
What's in there?
There's a lot of good stuff in the link tree. So you have links to the YouTube channel. You have links to our Patreon. You have our Twitter. You have our TikTok. You have our Discord. There's a link to our email in there. There's our Instagram. All of our social media links, again, in the description of this lesson and in the description of like the whole, not show, but lesson series on Spotify, Flapple, whatever you're listening. It's in the description of every single lesson. Hit that link tree and go follow us on all of the social media and check us out on YouTube for live streams and Nuzlocke videos.
Bell.
And ding that bell, baby. Come on.
Ding that dangle bell.
Trying to hit 500 subscribers on the tubes. Help us out.
Jeez.
Y'all.
Hey, Mr. Curtis, what's your favorite thing about our Patreon?
My doodles, of course.
Why do I even ask him? I know he's always going to say that.
He's such a narcissist.
I do such a good. I mean,
okay. Quick question. What's your second favorite thing on the Patreon?
The Q&A. I like the Q&A because professors, assistants, and above get to ask us questions, and we get to answer them.
Cool questions. Anything you want. Doesn't matter how personal.
Wait, what's above a professor's assistant?
Nothing yet, but we're going to create a new tier.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, in the new year, baby.
In the new year. New year, new tier. That's what I like to say.
New year, new tier.
That's right.
There you go.
That's what Corbin says too, but he's normally talking about like crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Before we jump into the talent show, I do want to mention one last thing. We are taking a Christmas break.
Yes.
You guys love when we take breaks. I know you do.
Yes, and I should we guess what Pokemon we're going to be learning about when we come back from the break, which will be on February 5th, I believe, is when we get back.
Yes,
right.
A month break. February 5th is when we're coming back. Who is it? Is it a bug type?
Yes, it is a bug type. What a wild swing. Corbin.
How'd you know that, Corbin?
I don't know. I've been wanting to learn about Skarmory for a while.
It's not Skarmory.
Oh, no, it's not Skarmory.
Dang it.
Wait,
okay.
Mr. Curse, do you know? Do you know who it is?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Give it to me.
It's a Scizor.
Yeah.
Scissors?
I honestly,
scissors?
For as
Like
long
the
as I've
office
known,
appliance?
for as long as I've known Mr. Curse, I've kind of expected that he was going to say Decidueye, but he did not.
No.
He really caught me off guard. Yes, we're learning about Scizor next week. Or not next week, dang it.
It's Scizor.
We're learning about Scizor when we come back from our break.
Oh, that's going to be a good one to come back to. I'm excited.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. All right. I think it is time to do our talent show. All right, so I'll get up on stage here.
Talent
All right,
show.
clear it.
All right, if the audience could
Talent
quiet down, please. Quiet, please.
okay.
Hi, welcome,
right.
welcome, one and all. I'm so glad you could all attend this.
Oh, turn the microphone on. Turn the microphone on.
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, hold
Here,
up.
let me go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Did
Sorry
we?
about that.
Wait, hold on. We have to get Roselia in here. We have to get
We don't have time.
Professor Pebble.
It's already
back
started.
in
Listen,
here.
if they wanted to see it, they should have bought a ticket and they should have come in on time, but they didn't.
Dang.
So
We can record it.
yeah, we can record. Yeah, listen, everybody's gonna want to see this.
That's right.
So actually, yeah. Hey, Mr. Kurtz, you have a camera in your pocket, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and get it
Yeah,
out.
go
Get it
ahead
out.
and start recording it.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Go.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the annual talent show, the annual Christmas talent show of the GCLC, BOT, SCLC. So listen, I'm so excited. We only have one act tonight, but it's gonna blow the roof off the place. So please join me in a warm welcome to our one and only act, Corbin. Corbin, what are you gonna come on up here? What are you gonna do for us?
Woohoo! What's going on, everybody? I am bringing back an old persona of mine that I used to have, guys. I am bringing back.
Who is it?
Who is it?
I love that.
Yeah.
guy.
I've had a hiatus, but guess what? C Money is back.
Wait.
We're gonna hit it. Let's
hold
do
on.
some rapping. Here we go,
See
y'all.
money.
what?
Wait, hold on.
Let's get it.
See what? You can't see money.
It's Christmas time, and we're all filled with cheer.
should approve this.
Gather around the
Actually, can't do
campfire,
this.
chestnuts roasting right here. I got a nice fresh mistletoe I'm hanging up upon the stocking line mantle. Someone call my girl Dawn. Hey, whoa, hold on.
You're
No.
posted.
Oh my
You're
God.
coming with me,
Hands up,
mister.
hands
Put
up.
your
Okay,
hands
I'm
in the
sorry.
air.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
oh,
thought it was
I
jeez.
don't
Christmas.
want you to
Oh
put
my
up a
gosh.
fight. Come
It was
on.
Christmas. I
Get
figured
down on
it'd
the
be
ground.
fine. It's
All right,
No,
come
I
on.
can't believe
Okay,
You're
no
not
swings at
free,
home,
young
man.
man.
Corbin's
No,
getting dragged away by a nurse.
Officer Jenny. Officer Jenny,
Officer
please.
Jenny,
We've had
yeah.
a hit out on you for a long time. We knew C Money was gonna pop up around here sometime during the Christmas season. He always does. Let go of that doorway. Come on.
No,
Corbin,
no.
you had this coming. You were told you were
You know
not
better
allowed.
than to do this.
Wow, kicking and screaming.
I caught it all on camera. Don't worry, I'll send it to Donnie J.
Wow, tragic. So I guess that means the winner of the talent show this year is Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis.
Yeah!
Here you go. Here,
Look
thank
at this
you.
great footage I took.
Yeah,
See?
your talent was recording Corbin getting taken to jail. Wow.
Wow.
Corbin
So
getting
great.
taken to jail on Christmas. It truly is a Christmas miracle. Well, I think that's going to do it for today's lesson. So, until next time, class is dismissed.